right, here we go. First take. Just like I said, it's a little bit late, but I've been in bed. All right. Just a cappella. Here we go. No beat. Haven't gone over it yet. First take. Like I said, I would. I'm going to mess up a bit. But, anyway. Unorthodox method, check it. Pretty soon after I'm properly introduced, I'm going to wreck it. Despite the fact I'm not yet well respected, but I get it because right now I'm a 20-something-year-old, 6-foot-tall, blonde white kid. And I'm practically starting from scratch. It's been too long since I've been immensely gathering of brand new materials to build a new rap. I used to have an unorganized loose pile of scraps, unfinished raps. It was all getting out of hand. All I had was... Someone's at the door. Let's see who's at the door. This is unexpected.
Am I bothering you?
No.
Okay. Do me a favor. That song I was listening to last night, I want you to look it up on YouTube.
The Narwhal song?
Narwhal song. Just take a look at it. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, cool. Just type in the Narwhal song?
Narwhals. Just type in Narwhals. It'll bring up Narwhal song. And you want to go for the one that's 1 minute and 9 seconds because there's a 10-hour version too.
Oh my gosh.
You just want to put 1 minute. But yeah, I think you will get a kick out of it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll check it out. What? The Narwhal song. I heard it. It's weird. It's like, remember that Crazy Frog song? Same. If there was a genre for that, same genre. Okay. Before I was rudely interrupted. He's weird. He's mentally not all there. So pass no judgment. All right. I shoved it all into the trash. Now it's only going to be a neat stack of final drafts, my ass. I've been too long staring at the inside of my eyelids, but I've arrived and I'm equipped with a cheap Chinese knockoff clock wrapped around my wrist, a microphone gripped on the inside of my clenched fist. I'm up to my neck in vinegar and piss, and a grip of smart-ass lyrics I've got to spit like this. I'm the illest lyricist to ever exist. I'm in the current age of the rap game, just in case you missed the unofficial list. If I'm buzzed, a dozen shots of vodka in, I'll still script a sample rap, a spontaneous lyrical map on a piece of scrap paper. Still snockered, I'll spit hotter than the surface of a supergiant sun. I'll hit it harder than a hickory handle hammer on condensed and solidified lead. I got a text. It's tough to find a gal or guy that's my kind. It's a challenge to locate somebody alive that can align with me on their vocabulary size or innate talent that we each harbor inside. The energy I release makes splitting atoms in nuclear fission when we're put into a juxtaposition, red with embarrassment, green with envy, and pale in comparison. But I've lost count of the number of times I've lied when I implied that I was the best or better than the rest. Psych! I can't meet and analyze rhymes from all the guys that have touched pen to paper. It'd be a fool to think that I'm the hottest unsigned artist that have dreams of reaching beyond the sky, or be keen on coming up with incredibly clever lines, but it's fine. The mainstream rap scene is so saturated with overrated, light years from humble mumble rappers that make creative crackers like me irrelevant. But that's what happens when teens, beings who mentally, subconsciously agree to perceive anything, and everybody in between sing along to whatever Billboard tells them to. Now, I'm not the king of pseudo-socio-musical theory, but as far as rap or hip-hop or whatever you want to call it goes, the radio is where it goes to have its reputation and essence of a genre die slow. But if you look below the surface, there's a purpose and lack of worthlessness that's so abundant where the grass grows. And it shows when you're constantly rewinding to decipher meaning in the delivery and timing, when you're breaking out the dictionary, letting your mind grind, oppositional to the remaining stationary as it does, when listening to the radio station where he talks about all the things I don't even need to mention. Hip-hop needs more attention in the basement. That's where rap got placed when it needed to be nursed back to health. That's where energy and placement on being independent and free to ventilate and say exactly what you meant to say is. It's a little late, but I will say, as long as the radio rules what people do and buy into and like, I'm glad there are contemporary mainstream MCs, as controversial as they may be, dirty explicitly, that produce sweet-ass goo like honeybees. Hardworking as a honeybee MCs. Eminem, obviously. Kendrick Lamar with albums that break ground. Somebody break out the hot tar. K. Joel. J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, and a handful of others have healthily helped usher in a chapter of hip hop and rap music that made an impact and have undoubtedly left a pattern that new rappers will have to follow after. There's part one for 5 minutes. Well, I had to talk to Crazy Pants, but there you go. I messed up a few times, but better late than never.